Okay, kids. Gonna be tough. We're gonna look at the early seasons of Buffy and some ranking of characters. And we're gonna have, as our guide, Daniel Greene. There will have to be minor spoilers for seasons 1 to 2. I will keep things very vague for other parts of Buffy and Angel. And I understand Daniel Greene is a bit of a clown, so it's meant to be a humorous presentation, but I got frustrated very early. He did begin okay with his own, preference for Giles, based on his relationship with Joyce, which, alright, that's a fair judgment if you're into that kind of stuff. But then it started to steadily drift into the most insane, moronic ignorance, which even by Daniel Greene standards, my breath was taken away. I was like, wait, what? You don't know that? How can you expect your ranking to be taken seriously? Really? Come on, really?
Thing, but
the anointed one.
The anointed one, thank you. I like that Spike just kills him. That's kind of the whole purpose of his character, so I'll give that a like, because it got a laugh out of me, and I thought that was funny.
Yeah, that's right. He doesn't apparently know who the anointed one is. He's just a kid Spike killed, according to Daniel Greene. And he loved it. I loved it, guys. He got that youngster and just burned him up. I really loved it. Okay, I was really confused by the ranking system. So he's just going through personal hatred, likes of a character? Not if the character is actually strong in the story. He likes or dislikes this or that character. Because they got more moronic as we went along. And again, I am more Team Spike than Team Angel, but his description of Angel, I was like, wow, you either didn't pay attention or not really about ranking characters. It's just making moronic, woke points, I guess, for his woke audience.
Just the worst version of that, so electric chair as well. This is one of the biggest criticisms I have of the show, the continual sexualization of minors around much older men through justification of fantasy.
So Angel is bad because he and Buffy, he's really old, she's really young. Let's think about it, guys. Bad character. I don't even know where to begin. I guess he's referencing the notorious Season 2 dilemma at the end. And by the way, I'm not defending the retcon, but that's a retcon. If you go through Season 1 carefully, Buffy and Angel really don't have much of a relationship. I mean, literally their first encounter, Angel doesn't even care. He's like, I shouldn't go in there. And Buffy's like, I don't care what you're saying. That's about it. They were barely allies on their first encounter. So the whole thing that Buffy and Angel just fell in love, that's really something they just conjured up out of nowhere in Season 2. You can believe in some Season 1 episodes she has emotions for Angel, but really he's kind of a blank slate. We only get the bare bones that he's a very old vampire, he has a relationship with Darla and the Master. That is about it. But then Season 2, they started to radically retcon his entire story with good and bad consequences. So you have to be careful that alleged fetish for young girls, that is a Season 2 thing. Whether it was wise or not, the canon was altered. Also, putting aside that whole thing, there are just many problems with that finale with Season 2 because, for instance, Whistler just magically disappears. Supposedly he was mentoring and training Angel this whole time and he's gone. He never returns. Like, what the hell happened to him? Don't know. So, Season 2, the finale, was more clunky than I think many Buffy fans want to admit. However, as much as I like Spike more than Angel, I'm not going to reduce Angel to just, he has a fetish for young... Because first, that's not true. He has relationships with more older women. That's shown in Buffy. That's shown in Angel. Angel repeatedly shows Angel has relationships with adult women. That comes up in Season 5, and I want to leave it vague, but he has a relationship with an adult woman. You either really don't know the mythology, or you're just making moronic points, I guess, because, guys, today, that's very problematic. Yeah, maybe it's the case that Xander is problematic by today's standard. Maybe it's true Angel is problematic by today's standard. That doesn't give us a bigger, deeper insight into the characters. Very disappointing initial review. However, he is a funny guy. I found the thing he said about Giles and Joyce funny. I will be patient, but oof, boy, this early ranking system was not good. And also what he said about Adam was demonstrably false too. So, not a good beginning.